Hi there, welcome to my channel. One of the questions I receive from students that approach me is how important are technical skills for the job in medical sales? And I think it's a valid question. I understand why students are curious because they are obviously in a university setting where they're developing certain knowledge and skills, and they want to know how much technical knowledge or scientific knowledge you need to have when you are applying for a job in the medical device industry, and specifically in medical sales. Do you need to know a lot about medical devices? What exactly you need to know about it? And I decided to record this short video to share my opinion about the importance of hard skills versus soft skills in medical sales. If you are interested, keep watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now, as always, leave me your questions and comments and share what you were thinking. Okay, so let's talk about medical device industry in general and how much importance employers are putting on soft skills versus technical hard skills when they hire people for different positions. But I will obviously talk more about medical sales. But just to cover the medical device industry in general, of course, it will depend on which department, which area in the medical device industry you're trying to get into. Obviously, certain departments, like for example for R&D department, you obviously would need to have very solid technical skill set. Because what I refer to when I talk about hard skills or technical skills, I mean those are the skills you learn in university, you get them through formal education, and you need to be able to perform certain required tasks. Like for example, accounting, finance, software engineering, nursing. Those are the hard skills. And obviously, if you are going to work in the R&D department in a medical device company, you need to have that engineering background and knowledge. When it comes to medical sales, when you are delivering the product to the end user, I think technical skills taking more of a background rather than the front line importance. I think soft skills in this scenario play a bigger role. I shared that in my previous videos where I was talking about what do you need to put on your resume and what type of skills can be transferable from other industries and other jobs into medical sales. In majority of those skills are not technical. They are actually soft skills. I would say that soft skills win in this battle between soft and hard skills for medical sales, and I believe that hard skills or technical knowledge, you can develop it as you go because you would spend time, you learn about product, you dedicate time getting into the technical aspects of the product that you are selling. But soft skills, that's how you are being hired for the job. If you have a strong set of soft skills, you have a higher chance of being hired for the position of medical sales. Let me talk a little bit more about the technical side of the medical sales. You need to become an expert in your area, in your product line, and you will. And that's why I think people with science background, they do quite well because they understand complex concepts very easily. They can read medical literature, they can read research papers, and they can understand very well the technical side of the technical and clinical side of the technology that they are dealing with. So I think it's a very good asset to have if you have science background or maybe engineering background, or I'm trying to think, even kinesiology background. I think I mentioned that before too, because you learn how to analyze complex ideas when they come to human body, biology, physiology, and obviously the technical side of the product that is been applied to biology, physiology, and human anatomy. But the soft skills, I would definitely recommend to put your time and effort to develop those and emphasize those to your potential employer. And let me name you 5 specific ones that you should work on and you should focus on if you are planning to become a medical sales rep. So one of them is, as I mentioned before, communication skills, written and verbal, very important to be able to communicate complex ideas to different subsets of customers. Second one is adaptability. because that's how it's extremely important for the role of sales rep in the medical device industry. Third one would be emotional intelligence. I think this is a skill that everyone needs to have regardless where you are, because it helps you in many ways. But for sales, it's extremely important to read who is in front of you, understand yourself, your strengths and weaknesses, and similarly apply that to your opponent. Number 4 is curiosity. It's something that university cannot teach you specifically, but you can definitely develop it through your studies. Be curious, ask questions, ask what's new, what's next, and why. It definitely helps in the job in medical sales. And number 5 is creative thinking and creativity. It's not a streamlined, one-fits-all type of job, and I spoke about it before. You need to be creative in your solutions. You need to be creative in your approach to different situations, different companies, different products. So it's definitely something valuable that you can bring to the table, to the company, to your future employer. If you can work on those 5 soft skills, and if you can show them on your resume, if you can demonstrate to your future manager, director, who will be hiring you, if you can demonstrate them that you successfully used those 5 and you have them, I think your chances of getting that job are becoming very, very high. I'm wishing you the best in your journey. Use this tip, think about it when you write your resume, when you send it out, and know your strengths and weaknesses, and know the area where you need to improve and grow. And I'm sure great things will happen for you. And one last thing, if you want to learn more in depth about medical sales job and how the industry works, and what does it take to be medical sales, and if you are deciding if this is your career path or not, there is my masterclass. It will be launched on September 1st on MSB website. There is an early bird registration promo happening right now. If you register now, you will get a 30-minute one-on-one conversation with me where you can ask all of your questions about medical sales, about medical device industry in general, and I will be happy to answer all of them. So you can pre-register now. There is a link right here, and I look forward to talking to you in person, and I look forward to answering all of your questions.